right now, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, sometimes we hear some of the videos or any the state in how we sit here, it's like the hypocrisy, is becoming unbecoming. Enra, Bagben, Free Parliament, so I'm going to back from the indefinite suspension now, as a matter of fact, NPP MPs for, and the chair command the speaker, so on recall the Parliament because they are more Jumaye. And then the Honorable Speaker Alban Bagben did. Nra mo choir no o hwe videos circulating online baby a the NDC MPs were there, even though some the majority side no the NPP MPs were nowhere to be found.
They should have been here for that leadership meeting to take place and yet they are not. Is it the case that they are going to be making their way here now?
I have to find out. I can't understand what is going on, so that's why I came to see what was going on. I wanted to rush here lest we won't have quorum and the rest of it. So I want to find out from the caucus what is happening.
Niamey this video. I saw in Agyapong video. I'll talk to the media. What says the media for it's like they are taking a position for NDC, and that's no one help Ghana.
I've been treating you. I'm pleading with you to be very objective. You see, taking entrenched position to support a political party will not help this country.
So how is the media reporting about Parliament in Noma bringing war to Ghana? Some of these things, we are honorable. It's like your position right now, Manfo, who said we are no nonsense guy. No, it's withering, and it's very sad because I was one of the people. I believe in Agyapong or bad, no my best son. Seriously, it's not like another time I deal with the muno. If second Agyapong and Mahama is standing right now. Got a very heavy competition, very tough. But Umia is done, it's not going to happen. So, let's forget about it. But Kennedy Assam now, he's talking about the fact they say, Omono, or man, Shada, and yes, Omo to Parliament. Now, no more caucus meeting.
He saw me in going to I even entered the chamber. We were at the caucus meeting.
My friend Parliament, say Parliament, Mara. You know, say Parliament that morning, you know the time of Parliament started. And then you are saying, it's a Namu meeting. What are you talking about? And then to even make matters worse, no book in Agyapong say, almost man, so no Parliament House, on Conquer so. Now, for the Speaker Bagben, on Conquer Tenase Kasa, before say NPP MPs in the Baba.
So we took a decision that, look, can go with the leadership, engage the Speaker and the NDC people, then we go in, because we heard they are sitting on our side.
So, we are MPR. You have to stand somewhere and then send someone to go and speak to the Honorable Speaker. Abra onunumponya the majority leader no. And then after that, then you panel the reporter ba. You see, you guys, what you guys are doing, you feel like politics, we need. You guys fail to show up because of Baby Amobetana. There are serious business for Parliament House right now. I say mokoko tenase moto swaba ebabeye law ne nekenga ka ho. You are failing to do your job simply because of baby akwa obetena. Honorable Kennedy was talking about the fact that you are say obiti na konwa so a yonkwankwa twenana.
So go and engage the Speaker. Unfortunately, when we got there, they were sitting. That is why we returned. Not that I was running away, and we couldn't stop the proceedings. So it's not deliberate that MPP refused. We needed to engage the Speaker. Now the question is, where NDC was sitting, where did you want me to go and sit? Where?
Parliament akonwa bie ni wa ya twe nipa din egu akiri. E table na edu name card esi wo. Na e bia ehu ze honorable we say ni din ni asa. Nkonwa ni bebre gudam ho. You are failing to do that because mu feel like NDC for some majority. Nadu do say na aka. Dia ya dia pa na mu ye ntem intimate na the other side. Even if someone person better say you can stand. But you fail to do that because to you guys, we are honorable, we are MPs, and no one is actually talking anything about Nyamoyan because we feeling like we are top dogs, we are MPP. No! Nyamoyan, you are wrong, and you are making things even way worse.
Do you want me to go and pull my chair from my colleague from the other side? No.
As something happening with Ghana, no, me okay. So right now, Ghana, one is super powerful. Is it the Supreme Court justices? Is it Alban Bagben? Or is it Nanado? I know so many can't boom the Ghana and the name because Nanado beti mi ayemra diaba. Parliament ya nye to my emma me yemra. Parliament the idea be ba. Na se Supreme Court say Supreme Court ruling na ma Parliament didn't go baby. That's the reason why LGBTQ whatever. Who says understand that that's what the Supreme Court no. And if there's a parliament so passing law be, that's another one sign it doesn't go anywhere. What I say. So all these three people no, they are powerful. But the moment Abema one interfere with one Nejuma way, it becomes a problem. And that is what we find ourselves in now. This has nothing to do with say be a NPP for and say be a no. You went to the parliament, you dressed up, and then you say, no more your caucus meeting. And because of that, after the caucus meeting, mobile NDC for not start here, I can't say proceedings for parliament.
We were at the caucus meeting.
The Ben law Ben a bar, so you're late to parliament. Is that a new law? I know, say, I think, say, Honorable Speaker can say, well, be late to Parliament House, and like, but that was not the case. You guys were there, were kind of baby on offices, one. You guys decided not to show up because you failed to do your job, but you have voted to someone conquer. And you are talking about, say, media for. Don't put the blame on the media, put the blame on yourselves. Come on.
You see, taking entrenched position to support a political party will not help this country.
Nyana NPP MPs and expecting to say, "Ombeba Parliament House no Mr. Alban by going to say Honorable Alban back when I can say, oh, mobile bano, say NDC for no kwatena on the left and as the BTS NPP for better on the right. So Alban back when I nikaya no, that was the reason why into Mama.
Peacefully, I just walked out with Deputy Majority Leader and the two whips. We want peace to prevail.
And even before 7 for Nrano. Alban back being a kind of say pressed a year no say and yen the human is on chiro be baby on conquatana.
It's not part of the duties of a speaker to decide where an MP should sit in Parliament. It's not my duty.
So they didn't even try, and then you are trying to blame the whole thing on someone else.
In Ghana's situation, in various parliaments, these things we are talking about, majority side, minority side, don't exist any longer. That's why in my ruling I use the term old school.
Sakura Mr. Coconut Head. I was Ghana youth in coconut. I can't say Katie Hammond. I also find Honorable Speaker in contempt of court. I can't say Supreme Court because Supreme Court has more kind or no moody so.
Restore matters to what they were before you did that.
Line of action for the NPP.
Well, we will cite you for contempt. Who will cite the speaker for contempt? Watch the face.
And some of these things, I was like, you guys are doing this to the detriment of the normal Ghanaian people. And then you feel like you are defending your party. Right now, I'm feeling like my party is way more important than the work I vote to Zemon Konkoye.
Based on the constitution, but understanding on
what does he? You see, listen, be careful, listen to what you are saying. If I don't expect the speaker to be saying things like that. He's a seasoned lawyer, he can't be saying that. He doesn't act on the basis of the constitution, but on the basis of the standing orders. What are the standing orders? The master of the. But that's an entirely different matter. What's an entirely different matter? Supreme Court is simply asked that you should give an order to restore what the situation was. You are not listening. We recall Parliament. The Speaker, when he sat, was supposed to do a first thing. And the first thing was supposed to be this. The decision, the ruling that I made on the particular day has been overset, has been stayed by the Supreme Court, which interprets the Constitution, interprets what we do over here. Accordingly, the status quo ante should be reverted to. So we would know that we are going back to this. Why should the NDC guys rush to go and sit on the side of the NDC? But that is not the point. Where were they sitting? Where were the NDC voting? No, you are not listening to me. You are not listening to me.
Every news about from Ghana right now, penny phone will be it's a dear beer, and sometimes the bush are booty ankasa. And you sit down and watch them because I'm honorable, and sometimes the things they are doing, the bush is not good, it's bad, and it's all cultural straight up. What do you say?
Where were the NDC guys sitting? Is that where they're supposed to be sitting? But you see, we have a convention. We have a convention. It's not argument. Nonsense. You guys are not listening. Supreme Court is speaking. It is all for us members of Parliament on the majority side to be arguing at any point. This is a matter. This is foreclosed. It is completely foreclosed. Supreme Court is speaking. That is the end of the matter.
Mukwa Parliament one na nkonwa bie ni wo kra de anke beka say okay nkonwa ni wo so that's the reason why be akonwa wo ho but in see position ya opese. That's the reason why I won't show up for Parliament. And then you are talking about say media yede. What are Momo here in a media report on? It's not like.
So please, you are the mouthpiece of this country. whatever you do, if you do it right, it will benefit the country. You go wrong, the whole country will be doomed.
Moya honorable speaker and recall the parliament nanka wanyanka we can say oh ni nyina ya back and forth on am problem moya ba Ghana. But he did. He actually had Nyemokai and then record the parliament. After the mama frade no. Ono ba ya moment show up. Say then was suspended the whole thing indefinite.
We have, as usual, got a quorum to sit, but we have no business before us to transact because the business committee, as you know, they prepare a report, and this report is adopted by the House as business agreed by the House to transact during the course of the week. In the absence of that, there is no other authority that can put business before you which you have not adopted to transact. In view of the failure of the business committee to sit as a result of the refusal of those who requested for the recall to show up, we are compelled to once again adjourn the sitting of the House. Knowing the challenges we are facing, it is not advisable to be adjourning from day to day. And so I'll proceed once more to adjourn the meeting indefinitely.
Parliament the Kuramunkurozuno na the next election area. Whoever wins the parliament na the more resume parliament because it looks like that this parliament I don't know why I say about be akaka create my to no mess so differently cry.
The Supreme Court has told him that he was wrong. Restore matters to what they were so before you did that.
Line of action for the NPP.
Well, we will cite him for contempt. We will cite the speaker for contempt. Watch this face.
I mean,
every single day there are serious issues with Ghana. It needs to be tackled. Bakakwe NPP NDC same hunkwa. Just a Ghana and Kankon, that is not what I'm on be graduating. And you have a video in why. Tap send ne omu rate in.
What?
Yeah, so with tap send if you want to send money home, now is the best time.
Oh my God!
And rate will cry and net here. Imagine every day piano the rates keep going up.
Yeah, boy.
And with tap wallet no, who baby available. Ubetimi e discover beto wallet no so. Sani ebeya this rate no e bafom kura na en affect sika na wo wallet no no. Na time bia person send this ka komo obi ofie no. Wetimi asend ni easy kura. Uwe Europe, USA, Canada. Right now, even in Dubai, and the boys in and tap send the edge more.
Tap send. Papa no.
And not just the CD wallet say we Europe, yes, as we Euro wallet. Which means wait to meet the Euro na ba betum na fedie dem na wo twen se scanning kosoro. Ekoya na wo gem na fedie. Wait me send they say the exchange rate regardless of whatever the exchange rate is, tap send got your back. Who send it for the first time is they bet you $10 for free. No one is obey you code Magraheb. Or the car you bet you says Canada can scar will send your command off one. Or Netherlands with ideal payment in Tinama tap send using are you way simpler. What they send this guy you any transaction fee, any troubles be a reach out and be respond and then you send this can sound instant to mobile money number or bank account number. When it comes to sending money home, tap send is the only choice. Period. Download the tap send. You can Apple App Store and Google Play Store and download it right now. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again, Adios.